If you're not sure what you want, then start by finding out what you don't want. Start by writing down what's going on in your life that is frustrating your life, that is keeping you yearning for a connection that you're not getting. What is frustrating your life? And then find out how that's making you feel. And that can be the starting point for actually finding out what you want. So, what you want might simply be to not feel that way, but you have to identify why you're feeling the way that you are. So, if you're continuously going to work and leaving frustrated, find out why that is. But what happens is most people just numb out with with addictions all over the board, and they numb out because they don't want to feel that way. And of course you don't want to feel frustrated, you don't want to feel stressed, you don't want to feel afraid. But there's a cost to that. There's a cost to that numbing out. There's a short-term gain but a long-term pain. So if you get to the point where you're actually frustrated enough and you've actually suffered enough to actually want to change that, find out what you're currently feeling, find out what's currently causing that, and then that's your starting point. That is what you want. So you don't necessarily, if you've had a marriage for 10 years that has not been going well, it's been frustrating you, that has been leaving you yearning, stressed, fearful, walking on eggshells, your needs not being met, you might not necessarily be able to paint the picture for somebody of your perfect marriage or the marriage that you want, but you will be able to identify what you feel. And then you'll be able to find out why you're feeling it. And that's the starting point. That's a great starting point for change. Finding out what it is you don't want to feel and why you're feeling that way now. And then coming to a coach and being coachable and being open to going through a series of questions to find out what you actually want and discover a plan and discover the steps on how to get it. That's really all there is to it.